My life in Iraq revolved around school, synagogue, and Jewish holidays. I went to a Jewish school, which was a French school. It has an illustrious history. It wasn't a religious school. It focused mostly on sciences and languages. My family was mostly professional. We did not have a rabbi in my family. But we had tremendous respect for our rabbis. This is, after all, the land of the Talmud. But the Jews in Iraq were basically observant Jews who did not have the division of conservative, reform, Orthodox, and the Sephardic tradition. We observed the Jewish holidays. People shut down their shops, their enterprises. We rushed from one home to another to go visit friends. The holidays were really wonderful. I have fond memories of them. The relationship between the Jewish community and the Muslim community really depends on who you asked and where that person lived. I lived in the upscale part of Baghdad, where most of the people were Jewish. We had Muslim neighbors, we had Christian neighbors, but we were the majority in that part of town. My father worked with a lot of Muslim people. That is, some of the judges were Muslim, some of his friends were Muslim. I did not have much to do with the Muslims. I went to Jewish schools. The Muslims had a dialect. When a Jew spoke with them, he was supposed to learn to speak the Muslim dialect, but when the Muslims spoke to us, they spoke in their dialect too. And I felt this was a message that we are inferior to them. On Saturday, a lot of the people from the Jewish community who lived downtown used to come to our part of the neighborhood and walk along the Tigris. They always beat them. They always stole from them. They always attacked them. They could not see a Jew enjoying himself. The worst attacks were at the time when the Jews had a good time. There was a mansion across the street from my home. The family left and the police moved in. I was 11. They tortured people every night. And I heard them. They were mostly Jews. And I always dreaded the fact that someday they may do that to my parents. To this day, I sometimes hear them. When I left for Israel, I was stationed for a few days in Shar Aliyah, which was a temporary place where we stayed, until they sent people to their ma'abarot, to their tents. And I was by myself. Families were given a tent. I was by myself. So I was asked to stay with a family of wonderful Kurdish people. Several nights I woke up screaming. The police is coming. And those wonderful family people, I remember the father and the mother used to get up and put their arms around me. And they would assure me, we're out of Baghdad. The police wasn't coming. I thought I'd be free from it. it never happened.